Welcome to another episode of Awesome People. I am Iman Huschmand, and this guest that I have tonight is somebody that a lot of Persians around the world, they probably know him by now. He's been blown up on social media, entertaining people and coming up with some really creative skits. And I'll tell you a little bit later as to why I really wanted him to be a guest tonight and why I wanted to get to know him better. But I think the best way to just really show a little bit of what he can do and what he does is by showing you a sample. So we're going to go ahead and play a little video, enjoy it, and then when we come back, you get to know who Farzi Loco is. Let's go.
خسته شدیم تو خونه همه شدیم دیوونه We are going crazy.
What is up, Chakerim? My name is Dr. June and I have the PhD in Corona.
Pedron Sure in شیرین Oh my god, no toilet paper دستمال توالت نیست Oh my god, no toilet paper دستمال توالت نیست
Yo, Abulfas, $234? Actually, what the hell did you eat?
I think it's time to introduce the man with the hairy legs, Farzi Loco. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Excuse me, I would like to speaking to your supervisor. I'm so sorry, I have to do this.
No, take your time.
thing.
Take your time. Take your time.
No, excuse me. Can you call my mother, talk to her? Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, what is up, man?
First of all, welcome to Awesome People, Farzi.
Okay, first of all, what the hell are you wearing?
I know I should have
This is how you show up to interview me?
I should have dressed up a little nicer. I didn't think you were gonna come Studio 54 style.
You're wearing a $5 shirt from Walmart.
$9 from Ross. $9 from Ross. Okay, please.
Ross shit, what the hell's Ross?
Oh yeah.
I have the hairiest eyebrows right now.
Just
Like
right now.
all the salons are closed.
And apparently you just picked up Vidal Sassoon as your newest sponsor for the beautiful hair you have, right?
چون که ایرانی هستیم, since we're Persian,
Yeah.
I made tea, and this is the
Thank
glass.
you.
تعارف
man, I
بابا,
can't
تعارف
wait.
ایرانیه بابا. Listen, I want everyone to see this right now. How much more Persian does this get? Look at
Oh
the
man,
Persian
Qajar area. My parents have the same exact cup set. I want to just tell people why I decided to have you as a guest tonight and spend my Saturday evening with you.
You made the biggest mistake of your life.
I don't think so, man. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. It's gonna be the best. It's gonna be the best Saturday night I had in a long time. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
But for
I'm telling you, like, anytime I do a skit with her, I film with her, everyone's like, Bishtar Bazar Mom. And I said, you know how hard it is to convince my grandmother to come in front of the camera? I always have to trick her. Like, I don't even tell her. I put the camera in the corner, and I'm like, "Mama, bia inja, in karo bokoni." Mige chara dadi be man mige in karo ro bokoni.
One of the main reasons I wanted to have you here is because I genuinely wanted to get to know you better. I noticed you in a couple years ago doing some funny skits, but what I really appreciated about you is that you were so supportive of other people. You have no idea how many times I've seen you write positive messages for other artists. Every time they release a music video, you share concerts for other people. You were born and raised actually in Jersey. So my first question to you is, as somebody who was born and raised in Jersey, where did your affinity for being close to the Persian community and being so supportive of them, how does it all come about?
Dude, yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm in love with our Persian culture. همش میگم من افتخار میکنم میدونی هستم. And I really am. I really do. And it definitely all stemmed down to my parents. My mom and dad, number one, always speaking Persian to me and my brother in the house. We went to Farsi school when we were younger in New Jersey. Once a week, we learned how to read, write, everything. Just being around the culture my whole life was definitely a big thing for me.
And it was like 3-4 years ago that you first started to kind of like make a few like funny skits, and it just kind of took off from there. And you're like, wait a second, people like it. Let me just keep on doing more of these.
Yeah, of course. I started to do like a video here and there, and I started to see that people were liking it. So they were sharing it, and more people were following me. So I just started to make more videos, and I just kept going with it, you know?
And one of the biggest one was the Uber one, right? The Persian
Oh my.
Uber.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you the new revolution of Uber. I present to you Uber.
Uber for Persian.
Tell me a little bit about like what a fun experience it has been, I'm sure, to be able to connect with so many of your fellow countrymen and women around the world in the last couple of years. Because the way that I see it as an onlooker, especially with all the craziness that was happening in Iran the last few months, you became like a minute by minute reporter passing along messages, and like I freaking respected the shit out of you for all the stuff that you're doing to make sure that the truth is coming out there. So like I feel like as your popularity grew, it looked like you were just becoming more closer and closer to our people. So talk about that.
Yeah, literally, like you nailed it. It's one of my most important things is to connect with everybody. Like I answer every single one of my DMs. I talk to people like they were my best friends, and people see that and they appreciate that. So yeah, when this the last time Iran was having those protests with the gas prices going up and the internet going down in Iran, no one really knew what was going on. Even the news kept replaying these videos. Here we are, day 5, day 6, and we're still seeing these same videos. So no one really knew what was happening that day. So it was one of my goals to try to get in touch with people's family out there. So I would connect with people outside of Iran that have family in Iran that were able to get on the phone. So I FaceTime them and I let them know I'm recording this conversation and get like a firsthand account of really what's happening in Iran right now, because there's mixed, news. People are hearing different things and no one really knows. So I was able to do that, and yeah, that's one of my main things with my social media is being able to help people in any way I can with my following.
Especially considering that you're like the funny guy. They come to you for funny, they come to you for comedy, they come for you for that. And here you are becoming like in the middle of a war zone type of reporter.
Yeah.
So what I want to ask you is, how did you combat, pun intended, I guess, combat like the criticism that I'm sure that you get all the time, for be like, oh, but how do you respond to that negativity?
You just have to accept it. This is social media. Anyone who's watching this has to know that that's going to come with everything. It's people are going to criticize you. People are going to say negative things about you. And if you're going to be on social media, especially like an influencer or somebody, or even celebrities, big celebrities, you have to know that there's going to be negativity coming towards you, and you have to be able to take it and accept it if you want to be in the spotlight. In my videos, of course, a lot of stuff is over exaggerated. I'm acting crazy sometimes. But yeah, I do have a serious side to me. I have to be serious. I can't be a freaking dalgak all the time. I can't be this crazy guy. And it's interesting. Anytime I'm always hesitant or scared to say something serious on my social media or on my stories, because people aren't going to take it seriously, and people are so used to me being that clown, that comedy guy, the funny guy. But
Yeah.
I gotta say, I love my life. I have no negativity really in it. I think I have a great life. I was brought up very well with my parents in a really great household. Both my mom and dad worked their asses off to get me and my brother to where we are today. Encourage us to get through college, get a good job.
I want you to kind of speak on how it was being an Iranian American going into this line of work where usually, Iranians are not welcoming to this type of career or even as a hobby.
Everyone is going to go through that stage. Everybody's going to go through that stage where if they're going to go in an entertainment field or an artistic field or anything besides the things that our parents expect us to be, we have to get over that. And it takes time for the parents to get used to, of course. Once you get past that and they start to see that what you're doing is maybe making you money, but making other people happy or just making you successful in general, then they're like, oh, okay, yeah, now I see. But until they see the success, You
Yeah.
know, it's gonna be like, "Oh, Robin, baba," you know, like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, yeah.
So one other thing that not only do I notice about you, but I feel like you're very, very unique, and is the fact that I can tell in your social media you really try to always translate everything into English.
If you're gonna be making these videos about the Persian culture and you're gonna be speaking in Persian, you're gonna have to put subtitles on the videos because that you know you want to grow your audience. Everyone can somehow relate to what we grew up with. So
Yeah.
you know, in terms of the subtitles, you know, sometimes I speak English and I have to subtitle in Farsi because I know a lot of my followers are in Iran. And one of the things that I'm thankful for is my parents, you know, teaching me Farsi and making us go to school when we were younger. And I was able to learn how to read and write. And I comment back all the time. Any people in Iran that comment in Farsi, I always comment back in Farsi. And they're like,
So
oh,
you so
Abba.
you read you read and write in Farsi?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
And
من
it just
متأسفانه من بی‌سوادم. I can't read and write in Farsi. So.
بابا با این لباسی که تو پوشیدی امشب
Like, you write the stuff, you act, you direct, you're like the camera guy. Like, I mean, you do A to Z. You're like a one-man show here. Yeah.
my background is actually behind the scenes. I work in the media, so you know I know how to operate cameras. I edit. You know, I do live shot operations. So I do all of that for my main job, and I'm able to incorporate that into my videos and also have some fun in front of the cameras. I was what parents call Shaytun Bala. Like I was the little Shaytun.
So you went from
100%.
Shaitan Bala to Dudul Tala. So what
I
about?
swear to God, my non-Persian followers, you know, when I put stuff about Dudu Tala, they're like, "What's Dudu Tala?" And I'm like, "Okay, it translates to golden penis." They're like, "What? What do you mean?" I'm like, "No, relax." Like,
Who did you admire most growing up?
you know what? I gotta be honest. He's probably watching now. I gotta admire my own dad, my father.
Nice.
A lot of my videos.
درود بر شما پدر فرزی.
Yeah, it's a lot of my videos when I do the Persian accent like I did in the beginning, like I talk like this, like I come from Mashhad, you know, like I get that all from my dad and a lot of the ideas, acting like a Persian dad in my videos, but all of that aside, it's the motivation and the drive that I saw my dad growing up that he had from coming here to America, just like most other Persian parents. The guy's retired and he's still looking to do work. All jokes aside, I see that and I'm like, we're never gonna stop working. Like,
پسر فرزی لوکو. So I'm gonna ask you some questions, my friend. On a
Okay.
scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at keeping secrets?
we're Persian. We are like the gossip kings and queens in the world, so I cannot keep a secret. Someone tells me something, I literally call like, "Shanidi chi shode?"
Ariel or Jasmine?
She,
A- First celebrity crush.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen from
That's
Saved by the
my
Bell.
man right there. Hell yeah, dude. Kelly Kapowski, man. Place you want most you most want to travel.
Iran, definitely Iran.
Actually, I meant to ask you earlier. Have you ever been?
I was there when I was 17 years old, and the reason I know this by heart is because I had just gotten my driver's license, and I was going to Iran with my mom. My dad wasn't coming; it was just me and my mom. And my dad bought me a car. You know, he bought me a car, my first ever car. I just got my driver's license. It was like a 1995 Saturn, I remember, but the whole thing was it was stick shift, Dan Abud.
Oh wow.
I said, "Dad, I just got my driver's license and you're getting me a stick shift car?"
In America.
Iran, unja yad begir. Because I'm like, are you kidding me? So,
You're married to a Ukrainian, correct?
yes. I'm married to a beautiful Ukrainian woman. My wife Raquel has been supportive of everything that I've done from the beginning up until now. Us growing up, like our moms are constantly saying, "Chach shadi, you're getting fat," and then she's in the kitchen making you all this fattening food, and she puts it in front of you. I'm like,
I really love and respect everything that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. I know that at times, I know for a fact, even though you don't show it publicly, I know
I will
that
show it right now. I'm on the site now.